You're listening to a Sun 969 exclusive to YouTube. Good morning.
We are. We're having a chat, and we were talking before about lots of things to do with, people who do more things in their life, couples who have less time, more time.
What started that half of the conversation was when you said that women tend to need a list at the shop and you don't.
Yes.
So I've got something to add to that.
So you've done your graph now? You got your graph ready?
Sure, I've got something to add. So, you know how I said it's different because you don't cook? Like that was my point.
Yeah, but if
you were like, but if but the thing is, because you don't, I think that's why you.
What
don't
if
need
I
a
worked
list.
more than the woman?
No. Well, stop. I'm going in a different way.
So
I'm not talking about the division of chores. I'm not talking about you not having time. I'm saying the reason that you don't need a list when you go to Coles is because you don't cook, and I'll explain. Because I go to Coles all the time without a list. The only time I need a list when I go to Coles is that fortnightly shop when I've planned the meals, because that's when I need to, because it's not just, I'm going to have chicken that night. It's, I need flour for that chicken dish, and I also need to get some lemons because I've got lemon in the sauce. It's very in depth, and so I only need a list when I'm doing.
Well, I understand ingredients.
When I'm doing when I'm doing the meal prep, because there is so much. But that's only once a fortnight. Like every other time, if I'm going to Coles for not the meal prep, because you've got different shops. You've got your meal prep shop and your whatever shop and your cleaning shop, all the rest of it. So when I'm going to any other shop besides the meal prep shop, I don't have a list.
Sounds very organised. So you've got different shops, different things. For me, I can do any shop at any time, and that's the chaos of a male brain, perhaps. We can just handle that chaos.
Yeah, and I just think that when you don't have to plan...
I think of anything, I guess it's a compliment. You might call it backhanded compliment. I'm just saying that women like to do lists and be organised. Men, we just go, okay, I need a bit of this and this bit, and I'll do that. And even if the man is a single man who cooks himself, he will probably still not write a list down. However, I've had many lists given to me by people over the years. Yeah. Right, by women, given to me lists, and then I go, every 5 minutes I have to ring and go, what size, what's it, it's easier for me to go, okay, I need this, this and this. If you give me a list, it actually makes it harder for me, because I've got to find the item, the exact, and I go, do you need the 200-gram one or the 400-gram one? Or do you need the one that's red or blue?
Doesn't it say it on the list?
Sometimes you get the list with the photos, that makes it easier, and the grams. But sometimes you don't. You come here and go, do you want the 500 gram?
So the person you're with would just expect you to be able to use your brain to know what to get?
No, because then you'd have to ring and make sure, because the person might be grumpy.
My God.
The person would get grumpy if you got the wrong one.
Oh, my God.
So then if I didn't know, like if it was the 500-gram meat or the 250...
I would not be able to deal with you.
That's why the best part for me is I just go in there and get what I need.
The whole point of getting someone to do the shop for you and giving them a list is so that, like, if someone had to call me consistently and not just be an adult and use, like, their brain, maybe think, what's she cooking with this? Maybe I'll look up what's needed, not just making a phone call to her, that I would lose my absolute nana.
I think that this person probably would have been grumpy if I didn't get it right.
Well, then that's a particular person. You make these statements as if they're true across all... Well, you can only go on your own experience. But as if it's true across all the board.
Do you want me to share an experience I haven't had? I can make one up.
No, but you say it like it's law. Like all women,
you just from my experience.
Women do lists and men don't, because men have a chaotic brain. But then you use an example, so it's like it happened once with one relationship.
Okay.
So it's the exception, not the rule.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
But it could be. I'm just going on my own experience. That's all I'm saying. I can't go on anyone else's experience. I could make up a whole lot of stuff.
No, I know, but say in my experience. Don't say, all women write lists. Say, well, in my experience.
I think for this particular topic, for this particular podcast we do every day, because it's technically a podcast, it's not on the radio. Yeah. We are as authentic as we can be. We talked about this a couple of days ago about drawing the line on privacy and all those sort of things.
Yeah, for sure.
But everything we talk about is experiences and real things that have happened to us.
Absolutely.
We want to be genuine or authentic. They talk about being authentic these days. It's a buzzword that I hate that word, authentic, because everyone's just, I'm so authentic, I'm genuine, I speak my truth. I hate that expression. I really hate that.
Truth.
I've been able to speak my truth. Well, shouldn't you be speaking your truth all the time? I mean, why is this now a thing to speak your truth? It's not just now; it's been for many years. People are saying, "I speak my truth." It's as if it's like a light switched on, or permission's being given to speak your truth. You've always been able to speak your truth. In fact, we should always be speaking our truth.
100%.
And that's what we do in this podcast. We speak our truth, and if we tell you something, this is only from our own experiences. I can't make something up. There is a bit of theatre sometimes, I guess, when you and I have a bit of a go. I push your buttons a little bit, and you react. But realistically, what you hear is what is really going on here. So I like that. And that's why I'm saying to you, from my experiences, I've found that women do like lists and men generally don't.
But you just proved my point. You just said, you fixed it then. You said, from my experience, I find that.
Yes.
But when we first started this conversation, you didn't say it was your experiences. But you just blanket statement, women are like this and men are like this.
I said I think. I covered it with the word I think. I'm very much the audacity.
The audacity. Okay, we've got to wrap it up.
All right.